Plate umpire. Where to go and what to cover when ball put in play in a two-umpire system. Introduction. Plate umpires have additional responsibilities in a baseball game besides just calling balls and strikes. When the ball is put in play, the plate umpire becomes a base umpire, moving and covering in coordination with the other base umpire depending on the situation, with each umpire dividing up the labor to best cover the situation. Umpire mechanic manuals show these movements and coverages with lots of diagrams and wording, leading to a lot to remember. This presentation categorizes various situations to simplify movement and coverage for the plate umpire to remember and put in the muscle memory. The labor of coverage is divided up between the two umpires in order to properly cover outs and safes, fair and foul balls, fly balls, runners touching bases, and runners tagging up. On occasion, both umpires will cover the same situation, with one umpire being the primary one ruling on it while the other can provide additional assistance if needed. These are guides based on best practices from umpire mechanics manuals. However, this presentation and those manuals can't cover every little situation, thus sometimes you just have to adjust to better cover unusual situations due to various reasons. Definition of a play for umpire coverage. For umpire coverage, a play is the convergence of a fielder, runner, and the ball. This convergence could be at a base or during a run down between bases. With any of these missing, there is no play, and thus no call. The potential for a play occurs when a runner is advancing or returning to a base and the defense trying to put that runner out. If the defense is able to get the ball to a fielder at that base, then there will be a play on that runner. However, if the defense errs by either not throwing or overthrowing the ball, then there's no play. The umpire responsible for that base should be ready to cover a potential play until it is clear there will not be a play. If a runner is advancing to a base and the ball is nowhere near, or it is clear the ball will not be thrown to that base, then there is no potential play at that base. Proper practice makes permanent. Umpires should treat each situation as if there is going to be a controversy at the end of the play. Thus move and cover your area of responsibility accordingly. Don't assume and take routine plays for granted, such as a routine ground ball to the all-star shortstop throwing to first base who previously made perfect throws. Move to proper position, get set, and always be ready for a bad throw. Or a routine catch in the outfield with 2 outs. One umpire still has to watch runners touch bases in case the ball is dropped. Always move to get an angle on the play first. Open the window for a force play. A view of the tag window for a tag play. A view of the glove of the fielder who is going to catch the fly ball, or straddling the fair/foul line when it is threatened. Then, if you have time, get proximity to the play before having to come set to watch the play with a steady and stable head, allowing the eyes to properly see the play, thus increasing the judgment factor and getting the call right. Use routine plays and situations to train the muscles for those close or difficult plays or situations. Plate umpire coverage. When the ball is put in play, the plate umpire will cover fair/foul if necessary. Then, move into the infield and cover a fly ball or help out at first or second base, or move, rotate, towards third base to cover a play on the lead runner at third base, or stay at home, back from point of home plate, and be ready for any plays at home. Movement and coverage by the plate umpire of those 3 items are all based on runner positions at time of pitch, which are: bases empty, runner on first, only runners on first and third, runners on first and second, runners on second, only runner on third, only runners on second, and third bases loaded. Seems like a lot to remember. So let's break them down into categories: fair, foul coverage, ball stays in infield coverage, fly ball coverage, batted ball to outfield coverage, everything else. And thus simplify them. Fair, foul coverage. Fair, foul coverage. Pop-ups and fly balls. Down either line, plate umpire has entire fair/foul ball responsibility from home plate to the fence. Exception: bases empty and deep fly ball threatening fair ball pole. Base umpire should go out to cover the ball and will be responsible for fair/foul ball. Bases empty and clearly in foul territory, not threatening a fair/foul line, behind home plate, plate umpire. In third base area, plate umpire has entire fair/foul ball area responsibility from home plate to the fence. In first base area, should be dual covered by both umpires. Umpire facing the fielder catching the ball is primarily responsible for catch/no catch. Fair, foul coverage, continued. Ground balls and line drives. Bases empty, down first base line, plate umpire has fair/foul ball responsibility from home plate up to the front of first base. Base umpire has fair/foul ball responsibility entire first base and beyond. Down third base line, plate umpire has entire fair/foul ball responsibility from home plate to the fence. Runners on base, down either line, plate umpire has entire fair/foul ball responsibility from home plate to the fence. Fair, foul coverage, continued. Signals and verbiage. Obvious foul balls, no fielder involved, no signal or verbalization. Get a new ball out to the pitcher immediately. Grounded fair, foul balls, near a line or past a base, within 6 feet of the line or base, foul ball, raise both hands and loudly verbalize foul ball. Fair ball, say nothing. Emphatically point towards the pitcher's mound with arm on that side of the field. Line drives, pop-ups, fly ball fair, foul balls, near a line, foul ball, When ball is touched by a fielder, immediately point foul away from infield with the arm on that side of the field. If ball is caught, signal and verbalize catch when all elements of a catch are met. If ball is not caught, raise both hands and loudly verbalize foul ball. Fair ball. When ball is touched by a fielder, immediately point fair, towards the infield with the arm on that side of the field. If ball is caught, signal and verbalize catch when all elements of a catch are met. If ball is not caught, say nothing. Emphatically point towards the pitcher's mound with arm on that side of the field. Animation, bases empty, fair, foul, responsibility, grounder along first base line. Video, bases empty. Hard grounder down third base line near base. Video, bases empty. Up behind first base which drops in. Good coverage / movement by umpires. Video, runners on base. Hard grounder down third base line near base, ruled fair. Ball stays in infield coverage. Ball stays in infield. Plate umpire movement, coverage. Batted ball near / in front of home plate or down either line, move accordingly to cover, fair / foul. Runner's lane interference by batter runner. Ready to help base umpire with pulled foot, swipe tag, overthrows at first base. If play at home, move to third base line extended to have a view of the tag window. Ground ball to an infielder. Bases empty. Clear the catcher by moving around on his left side, then move up first base line as far as you can go before having to stop to watch play at first base to help base umpire with pulled foot, swipe tag, overthrows at first base. Runner on first base only. Move into the diamond on the left side of pitcher's mound to cover force play slide rule at second base. All other runners on base situations. Do not move into the diamond. Move back from point of home plate and watch runners touch third base and home, then watch play at first base to help base umpire with pulled foot, swipe tag, overthrows it from behind home plate first base line extended. Note: when the ball stays in the infield, the base umpire has all plays at first, second and third base. Plate umpire only has plays at home plate. Plate umpire do not try to get to third base to cover any play there. Video, bases empty, ground ball to infielder. Plate umpire movement up first base line and stopped before play at first base.
Oh, that's right.
Video, runner on first base only. Ground ball to infielder. Plate umpire correct movement into diamond to cover force play slide rule at second base.
Nice turn. Yeah!
Fly ball coverage. Fly ball coverage. Base is empty. Plate umpire will move onto the field accordingly to cover and rule on all fly balls. The base umpire will take the batter runner around the bases to third base if the ball is not caught, and the plate umpire will return home to cover any plays at the plate. Base umpire will only go out if a deep fly ball down the right field line is threatening the fair ball pole. Then the plate umpire will take the batter runner around the bases to third base if the ball is not caught, and the base umpire will hustle to home plate to cover any plays at the plate. Runners on base. Base umpire will cover all fly balls and rule on catch / no catch. The plate umpire watches runners tag up and or touch bases. Unless either fair / foul ball line is threatened. The plate umpire will then call off the base umpire by yelling, "Partner's first name, my line." Move to straddle the respective fair / foul line, and cover the fly ball catch / no catch and fair / foul. The base umpire will then be responsible for runners tagging up and touching bases. Threaten means the ball will land near a fair / foul line, or a fielder is moving toward a line and will catch the ball near that fair / foul line. Fly ball coverage, continued. Catch, no catch. Signals and verbiage. Routine catches, ball caught above fielder's waist with little effort or dropped. If ball is caught, just verbalize, partner's name, that's a catch. No signal is needed. If ball is not caught, use the safe signal and verbalize, partner's name, ball is down. Trouble catches, ball caught at / below fielder's waist or a lot of effort was made to catch the ball. If ball is caught, use the out signal and verbalize that's a catch. If ball is not caught, use the safe signal and verbalize ball is down. Animation, bases empty, fly ball coverage. Fred, that's a catch. Video, runner on third base. Fly ball in base umpire's coverage area. Plate umpire covering tag up of runner at third base. Video, base is empty. Fly ball down left field line. Plate umpire moves to cover fair/foul and catch/no catch. Video, division of labor, 2 outs, multiple runners on base, fly ball to outfield.
We had a 2-day Newark and Fremont. We had a 2-day Newark and Fremont.
Pause check to see where the ball is going. Read, check fielders. Ball not threatening a fair/foul line. Base umpire has catch. Plate umpire has runners. React, move to cover areas of responsibility. Plate umpire, watch runners touch bases by sweeping visually backwards, home to third to second to first base. Base umpire is responsible for the catch. Batted ball to outfield coverage. Batted ball to outfield. Plate umpire movement, coverage. Move into diamond, base is empty for fly ball coverage. If not caught or a base hit, move towards first base dugout area to cover potential overthrow on back pick to first. Then to home plate if extra base hit with potential play at home. Rotate to third base runner status at time of pitch, runner on first only. Runners on first and third. Watch runner on third touch home as you are moving up the line towards third base. Runners on first and second, less than 2 outs and a fly ball to the outfield. Exception to this would be a fly ball down right field line, then plate umpire has to cover fair/foul. Base umpire will with R2 tag up and play at third or second base. Start heading to third base and read if there will be play at third base, no play, stop and go back home. Play, keep going to third. Verbal communication to base umpire on your status is important, I got third or I'm heading home. Batted ball to outfield, continued. Plate umpire movement, coverage. Stay home for all other situations. Runners on first and second, base hits or fly ball with 2 outs. Runner on second only, runner on third only, runners on second and third bases loaded. Move back from the point of home plate and stay while observing runners touching bases. Turn body to cover runner on second base touching third base. Drop bill of cap when watching runners touch home. Be ready for a play at home and if so move to third base line extended area to get view of tag window. Video, base is empty. Base hit. Plate umpire moves toward first base side foul ball territory in case of back pick at first base potential overthrow. Video, runner on first base only. Base hit to outfield. Plate umpire starts rotation to third base. Sees there will be no play at third base and stops. Video, division of labor with runners on base, extra bases hit, coverage by 2 umpire crew. Step up and straddle the base line. Ruled fair, points towards the mound. Both umpires watch your runners touch bases by timing it when it will occur. Then check on status of the ball and prepare/move to next call. Check status of the ball. If still in play, signal with safe signal. No verbal. Watch runners touch bases timing who's going to touch next. Watch runners touch home by dropping the bill of your cap. Home plate is the most valuable piece of property on the diamond. Video, play at the plate. Plate umpire getting third base line extended to get view of tag window.
Ball.
This is the tag window.
Hey!
All other situations and situational awareness. All other situations. Pickoffs, keep eyes on pitcher so you don't miss a balk situation. Base umpire will rule on the play. If the pickoff is an overthrow, move to cover out of play area. Overthrows, move to cover out of play area. If there's a runner on third base, you may not be able to go far from home plate. Run downs, runner on first base only, move up first base line to first base. When runner is moving away from first base, move in and communicate to base umpire that you got this end. All other bases occupied situations, stay home and assist with obstruction/interference. Pop-ups around, behind home, clear the catcher, do not look up to find the ball, rather. Step back and look at the catcher to avoid the catcher, then move accordingly to cover fair/foul or back to backstop. Video, pop-ups at home. Plate umpire getting out of the way of catcher then covering catch/no catch.
Oh! Right, James. Room. Oh! Right, James. Room. Straight up, Chuck. Got room. Out. Straight up, Chuck. Got room. Out.
Situational awareness. Preparation and anticipation are critical elements of umpiring. Never assume, however, mental preparation and anticipation will assist you to be proactive and ready to cover a situation. Being aware and ruling timely will make you a better umpire and lessen stupid comments and or arguments from coaches, players or fans. Check swings. If you call a check swing a ball, be ready to ask the base umpire if he went. Ask. You got nothing to lose, such that if the base umpire says he did, now it's their argument. With 2 strikes on the batter and batter checks their swing, which you call ball, and it's a dropped/uncaught pitch, always ask the base umpire if they went. Do not wait for defense to ask. Give the batter runner a chance to advance to first base. Less than 2 outs awareness. Runners on base, infield fly ball rule in effect? Drop third strike, can the batter run to first or immediately out? Tag up responsibilities? Multiple runners on base, third out timing play? 2 outs awareness. Infield fly ball rule not in effect. Drop third strike, batter can advance to first base. No tag up responsibilities. Third out timing play. Appeal plays awareness. If you are responsible for that runner, communicate to your partner that you got it and then rule on it. If you are not responsible for that runner, do not rule on it if they ask you. Rather direct them to your partner. Video, 2 strikes on batter. Pitch in dirt and check swing by the batter. Plate umpire correctly checks right away without being asked. Conclusion. I hope this presentation simplified plate umpire movement and coverage when the ball is put in play by breaking them down into categories instead of trying to remember 100+ pages of an umpire manual. As stated earlier, treat each situation as if there's going to be controversy at the end of the play. Move to cover accordingly to increase the judgment factor and thus lessening any arguments. Don't take any routine plays off. Use those routine plays to build muscle memory. If you do make a mistake, and we all have, learn from it. Experience is the best teach we have. Sincerely, Gary Frieders. 35+ years umpiring experience. Thank you for watching and learning.